okay. Okay. Vor dem Hund habe ich mich nicht erschrocken. Okay.
What the hell did you do? Oh, you didn't mean to. Well, that makes it all better, doesn't it? It'll just magically unbreak because you didn't mean to. Go on, get out of here. Go to your room and break shit in there. Just take all your toys and smash them one by one. And keep at it. Maybe you'll finally get good at something.
Nett. Wie hält diese Flasche, dass ich sie noch so begutachten kann, zusammen? Vermisste Katze. Herr Roller. Belohnung. Alle meine Puppenadresse. Verstehe. Wir haben also die Katze verloren. Katze. Die Katze. Dachte, die Familie hatte nur einen Hund. Stimmt. Aber der Hund erschreckt mich immer, deshalb hat Mama mir dann eine Katze gekauft und die ist jetzt weggelaufen wegen dem Hund. Na toll. Ich habe einen Deckel. Yeah, ich habe einen Deckel. So, ich habe einen Schwanz. Das hält nicht. Braucht was anderes. Ist hier noch irgendwo was? mal zu. Gerade hochgehen, Charlie. Gerade hochgehen. Ja, sonst... Ich sehe jetzt nichts. Okay. Man wird einfach wieder zurückgeschmissen, wenn man die Katze nicht repariert. Okay. Aber... Womit denn? Liebes Spiel. Oh. Hinterfrage ich alles nicht. Hier. So. Damit wird's klappen. Komm her, Götze.
You're sick! You're insane! You're not thinking straight!
You're right. I am sick. I'm sick of you not being there for us. We need you. I need you. What was the last...
Was? Warum werden wir wieder zurückgesetzt?
You're sick!
Warum?
You're insane! You're not thinking straight!
You're right. I am sick. I'm sick of you not being there for...
You're sick! You're insane! You're not thinking straight!
You're right. I am sick. I'm sick of you not being there
Müssen
for
wir bei der
us.
Katze
We
bleiben?
need you. I need you. What was the last time you slept with me? Christ, when was the last time you even touched me? Do you know what that does to me? Do you know that my own husband is disgusted with me?
Well, excuse me if I've been too busy working my ass off trying to provide for this family. But no, you're right. It's much more important to whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
You call that work? You lock yourself in there for hours, days. You come out looking like shit, stinking of booze and stale
Die
piss.
Katze hilft uns.
Do you even realize how much your daughter is scared of you?
Do not bring her into this. Don't you dare. All I do for her.
Nee, ich habe keine Angst vor dem. Ich verklag den, wenn ich groß bin. Konnte ich mich nicht irgendwie ducken? Konnte ich mich nicht irgendwie ducken? Ich möchte gerne mit den Katzen gehen. Oh. Ja, C habe ich auch ausprobiert, war aber nicht. Und STRG leider auch nicht. So.
Princess. Princess, wake up. I need you to get dressed real quick. There are men coming. Some very bad men. They want to take you away from me. But I won't let them. We won't let them, will we?
Yes, now I remember. Throughout all the chaos and misery, in his own flawed and misguided way, he did love her after all. His way of expressing it was a different matter altogether.
Mhm.
I, grasping at the remains of my sanity, declare this to be my last will and testament. I hereby deem all my previous wills just as worthless as the shallow husks calling themselves my friends and associates. To my agent, Thomas Caldwell, I bestow the hellish vermin that infest my home, praying that they will gnaw away at him endlessly, bleeding him dry just like he did to me. To my publisher, Liam Brickstone, I bequeath the flames that consume the love of my life in hopes they will devour him, along with the wretched whore and the squealing bastard he calls a family. To my lawyer, James Jerome Sadler, I pass on whatever illness has rotted my brain and soul away, so that he can feel just as empty and useless as he was to me. To any other parasites that come crawling out of the woodwork, I leave nothing. To hell with all of you. Finally, to my beloved daughter, I leave all my earthly possessions. For what they're worth, I hope they will inspire you to realize your true potential. The final, most precious gift, however, is not mine to give. You will have to discover that on your own. I believe in you, as I always have.
Ah, ja. Okay. Haben wir. So. Bilder sind noch da. Kinderzimmer ist ein bisschen leerer geworden.
All right, young lady. Shall we continue? Right. Whatever happens, just keep looking at me and listen. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The princess was all alone in the dark. And yet, she felt that the evil witch was lurking nearby. As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw something moving in the corner of her eye.
Princess, keep looking at me.
Kann ich nicht.
As her eyes adjusted to the
Das Spiel
darkness,
lässt mich nicht.
she saw something moving in the corner of her eye. And yet, she did not dare to move, for she knew that that would be the end of her. The princess heard a fearsome growl. The witch had unleashed her familiar, the hellhound. The monster sniffed at the air, its perky ears wary of even the slightest sound. The princess remained motionless, letting the monster pass. There was a stillness in the air. The princess breathed a sigh of relief. For a moment, it seemed like the worst was behind her. And yet she knew that it was not over. There was still danger nearby, waiting for her slightest move.
Look at me!
Entschuldigung.
Frozen in terror, she kept looking straight ahead. Suddenly, she heard a terrifying cackle. It was the evil witch herself. The wretched thing despised beauty and innocence, for she had neither. The hag was near, just outside of view, but our heroine didn't dare to look. She had to keep her head straight, lest she be cursed by the witch's foul magic.
Do you want this story to have a happy ending or not?
Schon. Aber die Maus dreht von alleine.
She could almost feel the chilling touch of the witch's hand at her neck. She felt the sudden urge to run away, but fought it with all her will, for she knew that was precisely what the witch would have wanted. And then, just like that, the chill was gone. She saw a glimmer of light over the horizon. The sun was almost upon her. It was almost dawn.
Oh, God damn it! Not again!
Dann schnauzt er mich aber an, Kili, wenn ich
princess
die Maus
wouldn't stop
machen lasse.
fidgeting, she was set upon by the evil witch's minion and dragged off into the darkness, never to be seen again. The end.
My fault.
Na toll.
It was always my fault. All I had to do was stay still. Day after day, for hours on end. Until he would finally get it right. I've lost count of how many attempts there were, but each one made me feel like I was his greatest failure.
Jetzt haben wir die Geschichte nicht zu Ende gehört, Kili. Und wir haben keinen Zettel gekriegt. Haben wir denn jetzt alle Zettel schon? Oh. Upsi. Okay. Hat jetzt unten jemand das Zimmer abgeschlossen oder was? Es fehlt nur eins. Oh Gott. Eins fehlt noch. Eins fehlt noch. Wo waren wir denn noch nicht? Also hier hatten wir ja eins. Im Keller hatten wir. Da waren wir auch. Hier in der Küche waren wir auch. Hier hatten wir auch eine Zeichnung.
Dear friend, today, before I leave for my new appointment, I intend to make one final attempt to communicate with you. Since you have obviously decided not to answer my calls or letters, I shall endeavor to speak with you in person. If you're reading this, then I have clearly failed, and for that I apologize. Should you choose to ignore me, I will slip this letter under your door. Hopefully you can at least read it, for old time's sake. If me knocking on the door has caused you any discomfort, please know that that was not my intent. I wish I could tell you that I've found some miracle solution to your problem, but unfortunately, such is not the case. do know that as your legal representative, I always did my best, and that is the God's honest truth. Unfortunately, I feel that the issues you're struggling with go way beyond my expertise. At this point, I once again feel the urge to ask you to reconsider seeking professional help. But let's be honest, if you were to listen to me, you would have done it a long time ago. I regret it had to end this way. Know that you and your family will always be in my thoughts. Your old friend, James Jerome Sadler, attorney at law.
Mhm. Okay, aber hier ist sonst auch nichts mehr. Wo könnten wir denn jetzt noch ein Bild herkriegen? Wo haben wir noch nicht geguckt? Hallo? Hundeverband. Mhm. Wundert mich ein bisschen, dass hier nichts ist. Oder hatten wir hier schon was? Ja, wir sind ja jetzt erwachsen, wo wir in das Haus reingehen. Das war ja von Anfang an so. Und dann sind das ja nur die Rückblicke, wo wir ganz kleines Kind sind. Im Bad war nur ein Collectible. Ja, aber wo waren wir denn dann noch nicht? Was war das denn gerade für eine Tür? Ist das die Tür gewesen, wo wir nie rein können? Da konnten wir noch nie rein.
So, after all this time, after all I've been through,
Stay here. Your mother and I need to talk.
this is all you have for me? And of all places, you chose this room.
You think I don't hear that? Stop crying! Don't make me come in there!
So many memories. This one room filled with more memories than I can count.
I thought I told you to be quiet!
Oh, the lovely memories. I imagined him standing there, all smug and pleased with himself, thinking this piece of canvas was somehow going to fix everything. I imagined what I would say to him, what I would do. My daddy, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't.
Ich glaube, die ist sauer. Okay. Aber wir haben doch... Wir haben das letzte Stück nicht gehabt. Wir haben doch das letzte Stück nicht gehabt. Ach Mensch. Sie ist doch nicht als Kind verbrannt, ja. Nun, gut. So, jetzt können wir uns entscheiden. Das nächste Mal mit Blick auf die Uhrzeit können wir hier noch die Final Note machen. Oder enthülle die Geschichte des Regisseurs mit einem neuen aufregenden Kapitel von Layers of Fear. Jetzt erhältlich und gratis für alle mit dem aktuellen Spiele-Update. Oder wir könnten einfach mit der Tussi hier weiter im Leuchtturm rumlatschen. Guck mal. Können wir uns entscheiden? Ich hoffe, es wären nicht wieder 3 Monate. Nein, 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 nein.